Okay, when you open up the Dream Draper program, you're going to see this rectangular boundary box. That's the area that you will design within. That is the area that will show up when you go to print out your design. And it's the area that will show up when you go to create a JPEG of your design so that you can email your design to a client. If you don't see the full rectangle, then you probably will have to zoom out to see more of your canvas. Just click on the magnifying glass up here, the one with the minus sign, and you'll be able to see more of your rectangle. Now, I like to actually see more of my design space, so when I start out a design, I will probably zoom in by clicking on the magnifying glass with the plus sign so I can see more of that rectangular space. Alright, we're ready to start designing, and just FYI, the standard Dream Draper canvas will accommodate a room that is about 27 feet wide, or more specifically 333 inches wide, by 20 feet, or more specifically 250 inches. If you have a room that is larger than 333 inches by 250 inches, then you can change the scale of the canvas, and we will cover that in a later video. Alright, so I'm ready to draw my floor using the toolbars up here, the drawing tools in my toolbar. I will click on this one here, which is the rectangle. I'll click on it, and then I will keep my mouse depressed while I draw my rectangle, and then I can release my mouse. There, I've drawn a basic floor. Now, before I size this to scale, let me just say that I am right-handed, and so when I say that I'm clicking, it means a left click. So all clicks will be a left click if you're right-handed, unless I specify otherwise. Now I'm ready to size my rectangle or my floor to scale. So make sure that it's highlighted. Just click on the rectangle. It's highlighted, and now I can size it to scale. To do so, I'm going to click on Object, Scale. There, and this window will pop open, and I can size my rectangle. And in this case, I'm going to use a floor that I'm going to say is 192 inches. You have to input inches, and you can do fractions, and we'll handle that a little bit later. But I'm going to say that the width of the floor is 192 inches, which is a 16-foot wide room, versus 144 inches. So this room is going to be 16 feet by 12 feet. And I'll click on OK. There, I've just created my floor to scale. Now, most commands can be accessed from your top command line or from your toolbars and clicking on an icon, or you can right-click on an object, and in this case I'll right-click on the rectangle and I can click on Scale. And as you can see, my rectangle or my floor is 192 inches by 144 inches.